Hello, everybody, and welcome again. Now we're on page 20 of Heaven Closing In, second chapter, third poem, and we have a lot to talk about with this one, but it's long, so I won't spend too long. This poem really I was listening to the song Kyrie by Mozart on my way home, and it's a very powerful classical song, and there's a lot of different voices, high, low, middle, all proclaiming this, Kyrie eleison, and it's saying over and over, Lamb of God, have mercy, Lamb of God, have mercy, all these different cacophony of voices. And I was just ruminating over this, and what it must be like for God to hear just these deep and desperate cries for help. As I was going through really, in my heart, that feeling this empty void and really kind of not being able to cry out, but feeling this strong urge and pull, and what it must feel like, or what it must be like to hear all of that over the entire globe for God, as people are crying out desperately to Him. And Him seeing all of the agony and the pain of every last one of them, when they're in that place. It reminds me of the compassion of Jesus Christ when He went to Jerusalem to be crucified. And he cried out something like, "Oh, Jerusalem, how I longed to gather you together as a hen gathers her young, but you would not have it." And just His compassion too, and jealously yearning for every single one of those people, willing to save them, willing to reach out to them. The great and redeeming aspect of all of this chapter is that He really does answer those cries for help, and He really will meet you right where you're at. This poem is broken up into 3 different sections, and these 3 different sections are supposed to be like 3 different people's prayer really to God at this really desperate and broken place where they're at. I really imagined it at first to be like, the third person is the one who starts in first, and then the second person, and then the first person. And I made it so it would be the first person who finishes first, the second person who finishes second, and the third person who finishes last. So, if I don't know if you can imagine all that, maybe we can get together and with a couple more people and read these out. It's really almost meant to be like a drama skit, but I hope you can see this and picture this as we're reading this today. This is Kyrie. 1. Look on me with mercy, O loving Lord on high. Cast away the scoriae from my sunken evil eyes. Hear this poor and wretched soul with all my heart's cathartic cry. By death I'm shackled to a chain. I only ask for life. This broken rose remains a slave to its own untreated blight. And though I come before you hither, I am nothing but a mold. For I have no grace left in me, and long ago have sold my soul. I pray, bearing all within me, that in your sight I may be baptized. Show this deaf, unworthy servant mercy, O loving Lord on high. 2. I look on you with broken eyes, O ever-loving Lord above. I pray that you may give me peace and spare me not your love. I need it most of all now, my Lord, for now I find me hollow. These lungs sustain their final breath, feet find no road to follow. Your will is all that I have left, I've lost all I have slain for. In the broken world of man, upon destructive whim I can and have brought curse with these 2 hands. and now I reap what I have paid for. Spare me before your perfect eye, though it's far from well deserved, though my sin is still wholly consuming me, though myself has hell reserved. Help me find your grace and will, help me receive your love, help remend this broken soul, O ever-loving Lord above. 3. O spare me, merciful, loving Lord, among the highest plain, though I know not what I hold inside or how to call your name, though I am yet a sinner whose whole life has been in vain, though I know not how to pray, for every word I have is hollow. I have saved all evil for these days, and for all goodness, false tomorrows. I hold a pain unbearable, though I have a healthy body. Such whips lash yet inside me, such corrosive shackles bind me. I am a sickly, empty man. My pride has been what moved me, and where this hand has touched the land, eroded nature's beauty. I know that what consumes me is a product of my own. I know I am not worthy to be taken to your home, and yet I seek for nothing but to plead for your redemption. I've found in my self-serving quest I have not, but by your mention. My soul now seeks for nothing but your love and guiding rein. I beg you now for mercy, Lord among the highest plain.